Hey there, 50F fam, welcome back to the channel. I'm so happy to have you here with us today. I know it's been a little while, but life's been a bit crazy lately, so I wanted to catch you up on everything that's been going on around here. First off, we got to experience something super cool recently, the Falcon rocket launch, right from our backyard. Yeah, you heard that right. We had the best seat in the house, and it was honestly an experience we won't forget anytime soon. And speaking of experiences, the farm has been keeping us on our toes. We've been out every day making sure the livestock is taken care of, trimming hooves, and just doing all the things that come with it. The kids have also found a newfound passion for disc golf. I swear they are out there playing every chance they get, and it's been so fun watching them dive into something new. I'll be diving a little deeper into what life has been like around here in the next clip. So make sure to stay tuned, but for now, I just want to say thanks for sticking around, and I'm really excited to share all of life's little moments with you. Hey there, 50F fam. Today we are going to be starting our first till in the garden. It is February for us right now. We have had an interesting start to our season. As you saw on our last clip, we've had some struggles with Jesse's back going out, and we've had some other family emergency type stuff going on, so we haven't been able to focus on our projects here on the farm. We've done our best to still post. Last week was a little bit of a different format because we really haven't been able to focus on any projects. We've just been doing daily life here, chores, and moving forward one day at a time. But we are back, we are back at the garden today. We're going to do our first till probably on just the front section of the garden, because my garden is roughly, I think it's 80 to 100 feet long and it's 20 feet wide. So I'm gonna have to do this in sections because that tiller is a little bit much for me to handle, and Jesse is still not doing well enough to till. So I'm gonna bite off a little bit at a time and get it going. So the kids are here gonna help me. They're gonna help me move some of the tarps and things like that out of the way so we can get going on this project. Section, we pull the boards and stuff off first and pull the bricks off to the side. And these are also not true silage tarps, so they do not actually block the rays of the sun in order for the weeds and stuff underneath to not grow. We're making do with what we have. I till, I cover it, just so, because the ground does not like to be uncovered. If it isn't covered, then nature will cover it with weeds or growth. So if you keep it covered, it will help keep down a little bit of the weeds, but this is not a true silage tarp where it blocks the UV rays and keeps things from growing. It just helps a little bit. So one day we will have a true silage tarp which will block it and do so much better for weed control. So I just want to let you guys know that these are not true silage tarps, so that when you look at it and you're like, oh, that doesn't work. Well, it doesn't work because it's not a true silage tarp. You need to come on this side, Gavin. I don't know why you went across. Walk across it. Grab that thing. Walk this way. There you go. I'm slowing this video down to show you guys what I'm talking about with the silage tarps. Right there in the circle area is green, and that was an area that was not covered by the tarps, and the brown area that you are seeing is all the dead grass that was under the tarp. So it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do by limiting the growth underneath that tarp area, making it easier to till, and should help suppress the weeds even throughout the season.
Your Uncle Jimmy Lee sure was a handful cowboy. Oh yes, it was now. Famous song, Tobacco Road. Now listen close, little cowboy leaning tight. Granddaddy's voice in the flickering light. Jimmy Lee's spirit riding free through the hills and the valleys, great memories. Oh, I won't forget the stories. Oh no, I won't. The tales of old Tobacco Road. Yeah, old Tobacco Road. Granddaddy tell us Well, yes, he is now. Tell it, can't forget, nah, can't forget the stories. Old tobacco, yeah, old tobacco road. Come on, Uncle Jimmy Lee had a heart full of charm. When any cowgirl cracking that. The sheriff never came to any harm, no. Yet loved by everyone, he had his own style. Jimmy Lee was quick with a gun and whip, a legend in these parts, never could quit.
Want to start a garden but feel overwhelmed? The Gardening Handbook, a guide for beginner gardeners, is here to help. Just the basics with no fuss. I wrote this book to share everything I've learned without all the extra info that makes it complicated and overwhelming. From picking your soil to choosing the right plants, it's all simple, easy to follow advice. I've dedicated a lot of time and I've poured my heart into making sure this book is clear and straightforward for beginners. Grab your copy today and start growing with confidence.
Uncle Jimmy Lee, he rode a horse named Pride, galloped through the Carolina night. Knew every trail where to run and hide. Outlawing through the pines, he did it right. Jimmy Lee would charm the folk tales, from the mountains high to the river trails, spinning yarns about such daring deeds, leave them amazed. Oh, Uncle Jimmy Lee. No, I won't. No, I won't forget the stories. Oh no, I won't. The tales of old tobacco road. Yeah, old tobacco road. Yeah, old tobacco road. Granddaddy tell, oh yes he is now. Telling, can't forget, nah, I can't forget the stories. Old tobacco, yeah, old tobacco, yeah, old tobacco road. Uncle Jimmy Lee had a heart full of charm. When any cowgirl cracking that smile, I run the sheriff, never came to any harm. No, kid loved by everyone, he had his own style. Jimmy Lee was quick with a gun and whip, a legend in these parts, never could quit. No, tobacco road. Uncle Jimmy Lee, he rode a horse named Pride, galloped through the Carolina night. Knew every trail where to run and hide. I run the trail where to run and hide. I run the food to run and hide. I listen close, little cowboy leaning tight. Granddaddy's voice in the flickering light. Jimmy Lee's spirit riding free through the hills and the valleys, great memories. Jimmy Lee would charm the folk with tales, from the mountains high to the river trails, spinning yarns about such daring deeds, leave them amazed. Oh, Uncle Jimmy Lee. But won't forget the stories. Oh no, the tales of...
So we did a couple pilot holes to see how easy these will come out. They don't come out easy. Might have to do something different. We got 2 out with that red post, but that's mainly for T-post. But we have used it in the past for these posts, but I think these might be, some of these might be concreted in. So what's your approach?
Just wiggle it back and forth till it gets loose-ish.
And then we have to break that suction.
Yep.
I think we're just going to use that red thing as much as we can until we break it.
Yeah. Probably gonna break pretty soon.
Wait, really?
Okay, back. What did you forget? Oh. I don't even think we needed this.
No, we didn't.
Just try to actually do it.
I don't know. Hold on.
That was simple. Actually, we're just assuming it'd be as fun as the last one.
I do too.
There's so much of
I gotta go down so there's leverage.
Okay.
Wait, let's get a little lower.
Maybe just try to give it yours.
Hold a sec.
Whoa.
Don't break it.
Don't yank yourselves.
Is there concrete?
Does have concrete.
Yep.
Oh, it's concrete.
Yeah, it's concrete.
So what we need to do is get that sludgy.
Oh, yeah.
Where are you going?
In the barn. The sledgehammer
barn.
is in the barn. So excited. I also wanted to take a second and explain to you guys why I choose to till instead of doing like a no-till garden. I've mentioned on here before that I would love to be a no-till gardener. I do believe in all the concepts of it and the permaculture of it, but for us it isn't feasible because of the cost. Because I garden on such a large scale, the amount of compost that I would have to buy would cost thousands of dollars, and that is just not economical or feasible for us. We have, over the years that we've been here, this will be our third season gardening here. Every year I do work on improving the garden soil. Now our soil is blackjack soil, which is very similar to that of clay, so the drainage is very poor. So every year we do add some compost, we add in mulch on the rows, and every year we mulch that in. I also add leaves, so I'm adding tons of nitrogen every season into the soil and helping loosen the soil so that the soil is healthier. Now I just did this tilling and I did see more earthworms than I've ever seen here, which is a very good sign. When we first started gardening here, I didn't see a single worm because the clay is just not something that they can live in. So we are improving the soil year by year, and we do kind of I call it like a hybrid garden between no-till and till. I mean, we do till, obviously, so it's not a no-till, but we do use the concept of covering the aisles with mulch for weed suppression and adding a layer of mulch over top of the soil to hold in water and help build the microbiome under the soil while covering it over the winter. All of those permaculture concepts that go with no-till we use, but we do still have to till. This garden soil was also clay, like I said, but it was also used, I believe, for farming for many, many, many years before we moved and before they built a home here. This was all pasture land, and I'm pretty sure around this area is all ag. They grow lots of cotton and corn in these areas, so I think this soil was extremely exhausted on top of everything else. So we've worked really hard to build up our soil. So just wanted to explain that to you guys and why we choose to do what we do. I think every single person and every single property is going to have its own unique way of gardening. I don't think there's one exact perfect way of gardening over another. You can use different concepts and build what works best for you and what you can afford. And we still grow a ton here, even though I have these great ideas and want to do more. We still get a bountiful harvest every single year, and it is so much healthier than anything that you would get in the store. And that is the reason that we grow here.
fast.
Nuh-uh.
Doesn't have to be fast. Alright, thanks 5OF fam for hanging out with us today. We are losing daylight and we are done. As you saw, we did decide to take down all the posts that were left from where we took down the fence. So,
Yeah, we got them all out.
yeah, the kids helped us get it done real quick. Not real quick, it still took a couple hours, but they greatly helped us get that taken care of, and now that fence project is complete.
Yeah, it's actually great. The kids were a major help, especially the boys and Kylie. Unbelievable. So we appreciate that, and I appreciate it because of my back, and I still got involved, of course.
Yeah, he was doing more than he should have. I fussed at him quite a bit. But thanks for hanging out with us today, and we will see you guys on the next one.
Peace out.
I was on that once.
So we also found a spoon. I showed you guys some of the other stuff that we found before, and now we have found an old spoon. I definitely think with the type of spike or nail that we're finding, I think it may have been an old cabin. I'm not sure. I originally thought a shed until I started finding pottery and things like spoons. That seems more like a household item instead of a napkin. Oh, I wonder if it's got a date on it. It does say USA. Or it could be someone's trash pile, to be honest. But lots of bricks and stuff for a rubbish pile. I wouldn't think that there would be brick.
We need to find like a
It says
something with a date.
something. It says USA, stainless
Right here. let me see.
USA. So it's not that old. It's got imprinted on it. I don't know. It's kind of cool though, finding old stuff. Some stuff seems older than others. Like that doesn't seem as old. But some of the other things that we found, like we found an electrical conduit thing made out of porcelain. I think it's porcelain, which that seems pretty old, but they're still electrical, so it's not too old. Turn of the century, maybe. I don't know. Early century. Yeah, cool. There's probably something here on this property at one point,
Definitely.
and something specifically right here because we keep pulling up brick like a foundation.
There's no date. I was hoping there was a date.
No, but it just say stainless steel USA.
Oh, it says something
I mean, it
before.
was still made in USA, so
Right
that's
here.
got to be kind of old. And everything's made in China nowadays. Capri?
Capri. We could look it up.
Capri stainless.
I'll look it up later.
Cool. Maybe 20s, 30s, 40s.
Yeah.
Somewhere around in there. I don't know. Pretty cool.
Use it.